All right guys, we're back again today with a Fundamental Friday video. We're gonna cover Sumo Deadlift High Pull. It's a common movement we use in the workout. We don't really do a lot of strength with this, but it's real common in the workout. So we're gonna cover basic setup. We're gonna cover a few faults that I see and things you wanna look out for when you're doing the Sumo Deadlift High Pull. Okay, so first thing is the setup. We want you to set up with your feet outside of shoulder width. This is actually the widest stance we'll use on any movement. So we got her feet outside of her shoulders. Her hands are gonna be just, we want your elbows basically just inside your legs. So we don't want you to go too narrow, show them real narrow grip. So we don't want to go real narrow. If you go real narrow, the bar will want to bounce all over the place. So go ahead and bring your arms out wide. Okay, so now we're gonna do a deadlift into a high pull. You're gonna lead with your elbows. There you go, back down. Let's do a couple of those. There we go, do another one. All right, there you go. We're gonna pull that bar all the way to your collarbones, just like she's doing. There you go, good. Okay, so faults in the Sumo Deadlift High Pull that are common. First off, on the setup, you don't wanna set up too narrow. Show them a narrow setup, because if we do that, you're only or to have your hands wide and have them hit your legs. It doesn't work. So you've got to make sure you set up with your feet outside of shoulder width. Okay, and then we talked about hands being too narrow on the setup. We got to just make sure you don't do this. Make sure you get those hands out as wide as you can. Okay, so now, as you begin the lift, there's a couple of faults that are very common. One of them is to pull with your arms early. The point of this movement really is to kind of ingrain the movement, the pulling movements associated with weightlifting. So we want to make sure you do that first pull with your arms straight, and then you continue at the top, there you go, with an arm bend. So now let's show them what it looks like if you bend your arms. Keep your arms bent as you pull. There you go, I call them gorilla pulls. There you go, arms bent, keep your arms bent. It's kind of hard, there you go. And as odd as that looks, I probably see half the people in the gym doing this. If your biceps are super sore after you do these in a workout, you're arm pulling. All right, so another problem is not leading with your elbows. So she's gonna do a pull where your elbows actually stay under the bar at the top. So you get kind of this T-Rex pull. Okay, go ahead and show that. There you go. Obviously super awkward. She's having trouble even doing it. But there's a fair number of people that I see doing this as well. So we want to not do T-Rex pulls. You want to lead with your elbows high and outside on that pull. There we go, high and outside, there we go, good. That's it. All right, so another fault that we'll see sometimes combined with one or both of these is letting your back give and or keeping, there you go, keeping your legs too straight, which she's doing now. So we do not want to see your back humped up. And she's doing that, humping her back up. Go ahead and tighten up now. Go from the side, tighten your back up. There we go. Back straight. Good. All right. So next time we do Sumo Deadlift High Pull, keep an eye out for those things. Think about what you're doing. If you have questions, if it doesn't make sense to you, hit us up in the gym. We'll clear it up for you. Thanks. Bye.